Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 50th. We are the 50th year of the St. Patrick's Day Parade at Crosslake. Crosslake, oh man, look at the, let's see if we can get all these people here. We've got, let's see, we got a whole bunch of people in the crowd. You can see that. We've got the parade getting ready to get to us here shortly. Let's get to, we've got, of course, our roving reporter, Don, out there on the street. See if we can find Don and get him organized here. There's Don. We got you, Don. Take it away.
All right, we have Carrie here. She's with the Mounted Patrol of the Sheriff's Department of Crow Wing County. So, Carrie, thanks for taking a few moments with us, and tell us what your job here is at the parade.
So we are here helping with crowd control. We are going to be patrolling this corner at Andy's Bar to make sure no children get run over. The floats can make the corners, and just kind of doing a little bit of traffic control when we start blocking the roads off.
So what is the protocol when kids are collecting candy, or is that allowed?
It is allowed. We do ask that parents kind of keep an eye on their children, and we will ask them to hold off until one of the floats goes by. We might kick a little bit of the candy that doesn't get thrown far enough, and hopefully we don't have any fatalities.
Okay, you can look right over by the stage where our guys are broadcasting from. Is there anybody you want to say hi to before we let you go?
Oh, I would like to say hi to my mom and dad who are vacationing in Arizona right now. Other than that, I've got some of my family and friends here with me, so we're all good.
All right, thank you for the job that you do, and keep everybody safe, and thanks for the time.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
All right, guys, we'll send it back to you, and we'll try to find some other unique people as the parade gets ready to kick off here in Crosslake.
Sounds great. Sounds awesome.
All right, getting all set up here for the raid. Oh, Bertie, you're here too, by the way.
I am indeed. First time for me here in Crosslake for the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and it is packed. I am so excited to be here with all these people.
Yeah, we got a few clouds driving at least. I got here a little earlier, and there was a little bit of a snow squall through Breezy Point and coming this direction, but we got here. I don't see any leftover snow remnants other than it's a little breezy, but that's a good thing. We see a lot of green in the crowd as we are here for the St. Patrick's Day 50th anniversary parade. That's probably going to be getting underway here very shortly, and it'll take a little while to get to where we're set up. We're set up right in front of the Chamber of Commerce here in Crosslake, where they've got the official apparel. You can go there and pick some stuff if you want to do that. Pick some stuff up for the Crosslake Days. Little souvenir stuff. People are just trying to find a spot to enjoy the parade, and if we can kind of, let's see if I can just kind of work the camera and talk at the same time, and we'll just kind of look at all of the different. Actually, we will, you know what? We're going to do it anyway. We're going to do this. I'm just going to switch it to there. There we go. Oh, let's try that. No, let's try this. No, that's not what I want to do. Great. Now watch me mess this up here. Let's see. Otherwise, you'll be visiting with Joby here.
I will as soon as we get a hold of Joby. We're going to talk to him for a couple of minutes, and
of course, Joby Gorgas will be here as part of the Emerald sponsorship, Magnum Research and Pillager. Bertie will be talking with him as soon as he gets here. In the meantime, why don't we get to one of our interviews here? We have coming up from Bob Heelis. We've got Bob Heelis being interviewed as the committee chair. Let's see if we can get to that interview here on our YLE.
Joined by Bob Heelis, the committee chair for the St. Patrick's Day Parade and Celebration in Crosslake. And Bob, how long have you been the committee chair for now?
This is my second year as chairman. I've been on the committee for 13 years.
And with it being the 50th anniversary of the Crosslake St. Patrick's Day Parade, do you know how it all started, and kind of are there any big plans for it being the 50th year this year?
Yes, our theme this year is Green and Groovy as a nod to the 70s. And it was started by a group of people in 1975, some local establishment owners, and it's just grown exponentially ever since. I mean, back then a float was a snowplow with the words St. Patty's painted on the front of it.
Awesome. How long have you yourself been attending the parade and participating or being a part of the parade?
I believe my first parade was in 1993. I had been up in Crosslake as a part-time residence before that, but was never in town at the right time. And once I came to one parade, I was hooked, and I have been at most parades ever since.
So what is your favorite memory of the parade? It could be any parades. And do you have like any favorite floats or entries that seem to stand out year after year?
Well, I do. Tony Masieri would be, it would be a surprise to him each year what he was doing. And then his son would come with the costume and the float, and he would get on there and be whatever character it might be. And Tony passed a few years ago, but that's a long-standing memory, and we have some good pictures from those days.
What has amazed you the most about the community spirit and support of this event? I know in March it can kind of get a little hectic with weather. I know last year was very cold, but still a very good turnout. What has surprised you the most about the support from the community for this event?
Well, the community has been great. They turn out every year, whether it's 70 degrees or 25 degrees, everything in between. Fortunately, we haven't had too many where we've had a snowfall. I don't know how we're so lucky that way. But last year we did have piles and piles of snow that had to be removed. But the people actually don't just come from the community. They come from all over the state. This parade was recognized just a few years ago as the best St. Patrick's Day parade in the state of Minnesota.
Oh, wow. That's a high honor. How many hours go into preparing for the parade, getting it all set up and getting it ready for the show on Saturday?
Our first committee meeting every year is in October. And so we put a lot of time and effort into this, gathering all the different features that show up, all the Shriners groups, and recruiting people to be sponsors. And they start working on their floats sometime during the winter, sometimes a week ahead of time, but sometimes months ahead of time.
And what are kind of like those committee meetings about or like? What are they like in terms of like the first one in October, and then as the event starts getting closer and closer, what do you guys discuss, and kind of what are the main topics for this event?
Well, we determine sponsorship levels and what sponsorships different levels will include. We come up with ideas like this year, the theme being green and groovy because of our nod back to the 70s and the first parade. We talk about what events we might want to have. This year we added a small petting zoo in Town Square at the start of the parade, and this is the second year for a VIP tent experience, and it went so well last year that the tent is much larger this year. It's sponsored by Larson Group Realty, and it will be right on the street in front of their property.
That sounds awesome. So with this being the 50th anniversary, obviously there's plenty more years to come with the support. What does the future of the Crosslake St. Patrick's Day parade kind of look like as you try to go for another 50 years and get to the century mark?
Well, I don't know if I'll be here at the century mark, but we do look forward, and we just every year try and build upon what we've accomplished. And I think this year is certainly the culmination of a lot of effort, of a lot of people that started this thing 50 years ago that I don't even know, or they've long passed. But we just keep moving forward, and at the committee meetings, we come up with a different idea or several ideas, and we just try and put them together and keep everybody in town happy.
All right. This is Bob Healis, committee chair of the St. Patrick's Day Parade and Celebration. Thank you so much for your time. And I know it's a busy time for you this last week in preparation. So thank you so much for your time. And hopefully we'll see you out there at the parade.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Joined by Bob Healis, the committee chair for the St. Patrick's Day Parade and Celebration in Crosslake. And Bob, how long have you been the committee chair for now?
This is my second year as chairman. I've been on the committee for 13 years.
And with it being the 50th anniversary of the Crosslake St. Patrick's Day Parade, do you know how it all started, and kind of are there any big plans for it being the 50th year this year?
Yes, our theme this year is Green and Groovy as a nod to the 70s. And it was started by a group of people in 1975, some local establishment owners, and it's just grown exponentially ever since. I mean, back then a float was a snowplow with the words St. Patty's painted on the front of it.
Awesome. How long have you yourself been attending the parade and participating or being a part of the parade?
I believe my first parade was in 1993. I had been up in Crosslake as a part-time resident before that, but was never in town at the right time. And once I came to one parade, I was hooked, and I have been at most parades ever since.
So what is your favorite memory of the parade? It could be any parades. And do you have like any favorite floats or entries that seem to stand out year after year?
Well, I do. Tony Masieri it would be a surprise to him each year what he was doing. And then his son would come with the costume and the float, and he would get on there and be whatever character it might be. And Tony passed a few years ago, but that's a long-standing memory, and we have some good pictures from those days.
What has amazed you the most about the community spirit and support of this event? I know in March it can kind of get a little hectic with weather. I know last year was very cold, but still a very good turnout. What has surprised you the most about the support from the community for this event?
Well, the community has been great. They turn out every year, whether it's 70 degrees or 25 degrees, everything in between. Fortunately, we haven't had too many where we've had a snowfall. I don't know how we're so lucky that way. But last year we did have piles and piles of snow that had to be removed. But the people actually don't just come from the community. They come from all over the state. This parade was recognized just a few years ago as the best St. Patrick's Day parade in the state of Minnesota.
Oh, wow. That's a high honor. How many hours go into preparing for the parade, getting it all set up and getting it ready for the show on Saturday?
Our first committee meeting every year is in October. And so we put a lot of time and effort into this, gathering all the different features that show up, all the Shriners groups, and recruiting people to be sponsors. And they start working on their floats sometime during the winter, sometimes a week ahead of time, but sometimes months ahead of time.
And what are kind of like those committee meetings about or like? What are they like in terms of like the first one in October, and then as the event starts getting closer and closer, what do you guys discuss, and kind of what are the main topics for this event?
Well, we determine sponsorship levels and what sponsorships different levels will include. We come up with ideas like this year, the theme being Green and Groovy because of our nod back to the 70s and the first parade. We talk about what events we might want to have. This year we added a small petting zoo in Town Square at the start of the parade, and this is the second year for a VIP tent experience, and it went so well last year that the tent is much larger this year. It's sponsored by Larson Group Realty, and it will be right on the street in front of their property.
That sounds awesome. So, with this being the 50th anniversary, obviously there's plenty more years to come with the support. What does the future of the Crosslake St. Patrick's Day Parade kind of look like as you try to go for another 50 years and get to the century mark?
Well, I don't know if I'll be here at the century mark, but we do look forward, and we just every year try and build upon what we've accomplished. And I think this year is certainly the culmination of a lot of effort, of a lot of people that started this thing 50 years ago that I don't even know, or they've long passed. But we just keep moving forward, and at the committee meetings we come up with a different idea or several ideas, and we just try and put them together and keep everybody in town happy.
All right, this is Bob Heelis, committee chair of the St. Patrick's Day Parade and Celebration. Thank you so much for your time, and I know it's a busy time for you this last week in preparation, so thank you so much for your time, and hopefully we'll see you out there at the parade.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Awesome, thank you so much. Joined by Bob Heelis, the committee chair for the St. Patrick's Day Parade and Celebration in Crosslake. And Bob, how long have you been?
All right, back at it here at the parade, the St. Patrick's Day Parade here with the 50th Annual Parade and Celebration. Bertie, you've got a guest that you want on to talk to here momentarily as soon as we get you set up with the right camera here. Let's just do this. And let's bring you on over. We've got Bertie talking with Joby.
We are talking with Joby Gorgas from Magnum Research over in Pillager, and I'm really excited to be with you today. You are the Emerald sponsor. Magnus Research is the Emerald sponsor this year, right?
That is correct.
All right, let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about Magnus Research and what we're doing here.
Yeah, so Magnum Research, we're a small firearm manufacturing company located over in Pillager, Minnesota. We have a pretty wide range of employees. So we've got people from Crosslake, Pequot, Jenkins, Merrifield, all over Brainerd, Pillager, Staples. And so we're just excited to come out and enjoy a great community event and be a part of this.
A lot of people today, not quite as cold as it was last year,
It's
right?
a lot warmer than last year and a lot less snow. So there's it's great to see a nice crowd out here.
Yeah, it's a good year for the St. Patrick's Day, the 50th annual St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Crosslake. Have you been a part of this for a long time as Magnum Research?
So Magnum Research just kind of started getting involved in this, but as the 50th year for the parade this year, we happen to manufacture a 50 Action Express and a 500 JRH and a variety of 500 caliber or 50 caliber firearms. And so we were really excited that it was the 50th year, and our flagship products are all 50 caliber. So we felt that this is really our year for the Emerald sponsor.
It's definitely your year for this.
Yeah.
Well, have you got any other plans for today besides the float that we're going to be riding on in a few minutes?
We will be partaking in all of today's activities. It'll be a full day. We got here this morning. We'll be here and probably till well after the parade is done. And
nice.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Is there anything we want to add, Brad?
Joby, you have fun on the float.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a blast. I mean, it's 30 degrees warmer than last year, so I can handle this no problem. I'm in a sweatshirt, and it's gonna be a great day.
You're hot-blooded, man. You're hot-blooded.
Minnesota born and raised here, so this isn't bad. This is beautiful March weather.
That's right.
Joby, we appreciate it. Thank you, Bertie.
Yeah, you're welcome, Joby. Thanks for coming up and
thanks so
talking
much
to
for
us.
having me.
Joby's got to run to a float now. Do you know where your float is? He's going to find it. He's going to find the float. All right. We're going to get back to the parade route here and see what's going on off the, let's try there. All right, let's try this. There we go. There's the parade. It's not yet here. You know what, Bertie? We're going to try to get the second YLE interview in with looks like Eric Lee. Let's see if we can get this fired up here on our parade on YLE, your live event.
Now we're joined by Eric Lee, the Grand Marshal for the parade. And Eric, what was your reaction when you were notified of being named the Grand Marshal of the 50th St. Patrick's Day Parade?
I was obviously shocked. I thought maybe they might have been playing a joke on me, and then because of the parade, and it's always been kind of a great thing, but when parade time comes, it's a little scary. making sure everything's good. But then I realized it was the 50th, and I mean, I was kind of actually floored and very humbled by being chosen for the 50th.
And with it being the 50th, are you feeling like, because there might be bigger numbers than usual, do you feel like there's more and more preparation for being in charge of this event?
Every year it's the volunteers who put their time in with Cindy and Cindy Mugato from the chamber and Bob Heelis and all the committee members. And I mean, it's a huge task for them to take on. And then you add to that the hours that the city puts in, Crosslake Public Works in particular, who make sure the streets are all cleared and put up all the signs and do a lot of stuff. So yeah, I don't think it'll change that it's more this year because of the 50th. It's just a big chore to undertake right from the get-go.
So what brought you to the Crosslake Police Department?
I worked for Breezy Point Police Department for 3.5 years prior to coming to Crosslake. And it's kind of a long story, but a good friend of mine over in Breezy Point kind of got me up in the area. I came from the metro, and he got me in the area and got me to love the area. And I got hired by Breezy, and 3.5 years got hired by Chief John Bactall in 1996 as police officer. So that's when I was in. I met my wife, and there was nowhere else to go. I didn't want to go anywhere else.
And so you served 6.5 years as chief of police. What was it like working the parade day as chief of police?
It's always fun to see a lot of people in Crosslake, and especially come March when things have been a little quiet for and people haven't been out and about. So it's always fun to have that many people in Crosslake, and then you're always kind of nervous. You want to make sure that everything is covered. Chief Flo Miller from the fire department does a great job with setting up incident action plans for anything. He does a great job at emergency management. And so we're pretty well secure in everything that we're doing, but it's still always a little nervous when you go from 2,400 people in town to upwards of 18 to 20,000. So, that's always kind of a little scary.
How different will it feel going through the parade and being able to watch the rest of the floats for this year?
I'm going to be so relaxed this year. It's going to be awesome. And I've never gone through the whole parade, so I really have never seen the parade route in the 26 years that I worked it. So, and all the people, I've normally been stuck down on one corner or in the command center or something to that effect where, you don't get to see all the people. So I'm excited about that.
So what do you feel is the most special thing about the Crosslake community that you served there for such a long time?
The people are great. I loved working with the Crosslake community. They were always very supportive to the Crosslake Police Department and to the city, and to me in particular. And I just felt at home there. It was always a good place. I always said it was the best backyard in the state.
So what is your favorite memory of the St. Patrick's Day parade going back all these years you've been up here, and now it being the 50th year? What's your favorite memory of it?
I think my favorite thing about working the parade, I don't know if I have one particular memory. Well, there is one, but I'm not going to get into that. My favorite memory would probably be, or favorite part of the parade would be working at the corner of 3 and 66 and the amount of people that were down there and at that corner and being able to talk to them and see the kids and everyone having a good time and watching the parade route or parade as it went by. But just being mixed in with the people and the people that I worked with, normally I would end up being with a Breezy Point officer or a Pequot Lakes officer and a couple county deputies at that corner where we would, be able to intermix and have a good time with all the people and just kind of, it was kind of a free for all. And as long as everyone, was great, and they always were, we had fun.
So in this parade this year, you're being the Grand Marshal of the 50th St. Patrick's Day Parade. Do you feel like it's going to be more relaxed in terms of that, or do you still feel like you're going to be on full alert in case something were to happen?
Yeah, I might have made one or two people mad out there, so I'm hoping that nobody throws anything at me. So no, I think it's gonna be awesome. My wife Kathy is gonna be with me in the float or vehicle that I'm gonna ride in. So I mean, the two of us get to be together at a parade, which we haven't been. She's always been working one end of the parade, and I'm on the other side doing something. So the two of us being in the parade and watching it together, that's gonna be will be a lot more relaxed.
All right, Eric, thank you so much for your time today, and enjoy the parade this weekend.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's time for a little roving reporter here.
Oh yeah, my mom's in the parade too.
You got it?
We got the Tanner Motor roving reporter, Don, in the midst of the crowd here. Let's get you zoomed in, Don. There you are. You're ready to go, my friend.
All right, well, hey, we've got people all over the place. It's really packing up. This is a bigger crowd than it was last year. Remember, it was about 30 degrees colder. But with me right now is Jesse. Jesse, this is the first time you've been back to the St. Patty's Day Parade in how many years?
Oh, gee, it's got to be at least 12 years. That's a beautiful scene.
So what brings you back this time?
My folks are in the parade. My kids are here for candy. It's a great environment. It's beautiful around here.
So what type of float are your parents in?
You know what? I wish I know. It's going to be a surprise when they walk by.
All right. Well, we thank you for spending a few moments with us. And the kids, what kind of candy are they looking forward to?
Hey, what do you guys want? Do you want Reese's? What are you going? You want Reese's? Can you give me a couple of those? I don't know. Tootsie Rolls? What do you want? Yeah? Sour Patch Kids? Let's go. All of them.
All right. Thanks and good luck. Sour Patch Kids, Reese's Cups, and what was the other one? Skittles? All right, back to you guys.
Thank you, Don. All right.
There's so many.
There we go. Back with the parade cam, and you can hear you can see the crowd, of course, in front of us, in front of Andy's Bar and Grill Wine and Spirits, as we're aiming towards the highway when the floats start coming around. I'm seeing, Bertie, if you can see some lights coming in the distance there.
I can indeed, and I can see an American flag coming toward us, so we know that people are on their way.
On their way as we try to keep everything from blowing away on this little bit of a breezy St. Patrick's Day weekend parade celebration in Crosslake. Of course, Emerald sponsor, Magnum Research, bringing us the main part of the parade, as well as the other feature sponsors like Amazon Hub, Crosslake Ideal Lions, Karma Race Management, the Clover Dash, and much more. We are looking, and the smells, Bertie, and the bubbles. You see bubbles too.
I know. The bubbles are I said next year we need to have bubbles up here on our scaffold. But the smells are they're too much. They're too much.
And it's so odd not seeing snow. I mean, we had a little bit of a snowfall coming into the, at least as mentioned, a little bit of snow coming to town, but now the sun is trying to make its way out and warm us up a little bit. But we see the parade and the flags coming down the road here, and they'll be in view pretty soon. Let's take a look at some of that crowd once again and see what we can kind of take a look at the different crowds. And I'm trying to run the camera and do things more, and it's not working. Let's try this.
Brad's doing all the technical stuff, and I'm just standing here smelling the hamburgers and watching people enjoy them in their green.
Just goes that I can't talk and do TV work at the same time here, but let's just kind of scroll around.
That's all right. That's why we're in radio, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of look around the crowd, just kind of get a good viewpoint. Let's look over here. Oh, there you can see the distance there of the.
Sweet. Ooh.
As you can see them coming down the road.
Walking toward us. Oh, that's lovely. It's lovely. It's very exciting. We have so many floats in the parade this year, and I'm really excited to see all of them. I think there's something like 140.
Is it that many? Wow. Okay.
That was the number I had on my list here. We're up to 106 there.
Birdie's checking the official listing there. Just kind of looking around the other crowd area here, just doing a nice little sweep.
Yeah, it looks like at least 129, but looks like 100 and right around 130, 100.
Look around over here.
High hundreds.
Yep. And of course, the flag there. A classic display, just like last year. I remember having that. Last year was the first time I was here, and this is the first year this year that I'm doing this, and this is our third YLE here at the parade. So this is the third year we're doing this, and it's nice to be here on the 50th year of the celebration.
That's the first year I'm here for this, and I am so excited. There's so many people. They all look happy. Everybody's got their green on, and just great clouds.
And we've been rocking and rolling, setting things up here this morning, and it's still going on this afternoon, and the party continues. Pretty soon we'll see the floats getting into view here on our other cam.
Hey, I've got another one if you want, straight ahead.
Where are you at, Don?
Right straight ahead.
How come I'm blind as a... there he's waving.
Right
look, I just happen to have you focused on the cam. Yeah, we got you on there, Don.
Ready to go?
All set.
Sir.
Okay, we got a group of people here who've been here, 24 straight years.
4 straight years.
Who are you? Tell me who you are.
This is Dave Kobach and Granny.
And Grammy Cindy.
Okay, so you said 24 straight years, but you missed 1 year. Why?
Well, that was COVID, but we still came. And it was between this stop sign and that stop sign for 24 years. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Still standing. We're doing good. You should come and join us. Woo-hoo! Yeah!
All right, they've got some very good libations here, too. I already had a couple little swallows. You guys want one?
Yeah.
Bring it on up.
Mint chocolate chip, ice cream, whatever it's called, man. It's really good.
I don't represent, but...
Nice.
All right, so they're having a good time. Everybody else is having a good time. The parade has begun. We're waiting for the first set of people to come by.
Yep.
So you guys, back to you.
All right,
We are
thank you,
watching
Don.
the Crosslake Pequot Lakes Legion Color Guard passing us right now. First of the parade, and they look fabulous, don't they?
They do.
And here comes our Grand Marshal, Eric Lee. He's got 29 years with the Crosslake Police Department, and he's being driven by Tom Novak. And this is wonderful. There's our Grand Marshal. He's riding in the American Legion Post 500 Crosslake 50 Lakes float.
We got the Ford Bronco leading the pack here as the next floats come around.
That may be the Grand Marshal, Eric Lee. I may have been mistaken there. Crosslake 50 Lakes American Legion may have been with the color guard. That's wonderful.
Seeing a whole lot of flags there.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's Eric Lee coming right now. Grand Marshal Eric Lee, my mistake. And this is being driven by Tom Novak. So again, 29 years with the Crosslake Police Department. And that looks like a fun ride. Fun ride right there.
Waving at them.
Right behind
Flags.
him. Right behind him is that Magnum right there? Magnum Research, our Emerald sponsor. Coming up pretty soon here.
Man, I wish I had one of those little Jeep things. They look they look fun.
They look like
And I don't think they're going. I think they can go faster than that. I think.
I think they're traveling as part of the Eric Lee's pack here.
Keep it a nice pace.
Oh, they're so cute.
We got kids over here looking for candy.
They are the Shriners right here. The The Shriners are driving the Air Force and Marines and Navy and Coast Guard and Army Jeeps. And not sure if they're like golf carts, but they look like those ones the little kids drive.
Looks
They're
like a
so
golf
cool.
cart platform, and nicely painted and
They're darling.
themed up. Shriners.
Yep. Looks like, in a way, my little list here is not in order.
I wouldn't be surprised, but you know what?
It's okay. We'll just look and see. We'll watch them.
No, I know. I want one of these Shriner Jeeps as well.
Yeah,
I want one of these to drive around with.
The Lakes area Shriner Jeeps, they are so cool. I'd zoom in at Shrine Club out of Brainerd. And the Shriners are telling the kids that the candy is coming, that they don't have it just yet, but the candy is on its way. Here comes another of our sponsors here for the 50th annual Crosslake Parade. Looks like after the Shriners heading up the street now is a feature sponsor, Amazon Hub. Amazon Hub is coming up, and the sign for Magnum Research is also coming out, the Emerald sponsor.
Come on, everybody, wave to those firefighters over there in that fire truck. Come on, everybody, wave to them. Give them some love. Wave to the firemen.
Get people directing the crowd. Things are flying in the air from the floats.
Yeah, here comes the Amazon Hub featured sponsor. Flag carrying, and then the Emerald sponsor right there, Magnum Research. And we're gonna be seeing their float here any second, and we'll be able to see Joby, who we just spoke with.
Who had to rush to get on the float after we took so much time of his time.
There he is. He looks like he's facing the other direction, but
he found him.
They got candy there too for the little ones. That's awesome. It looks like a ball too, perhaps.
What are they throwing? Like,
T-shirts.
It's like big round
T-shirts and balls. That's so fun. Oh, and look at the little tiny Jeep on the back of the Magnum Research.
Little pink Jeep there. Of course, Magnum Research and Pillager.
Yeah.
Been an Emerald sponsor, at least I know last year and this year. So
looks like Joby's got a T-shirt gun.
He's got a little cannon. He's going to shoot out 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
there it goes.
How fun is that? How fun is that?
Looks like we got Jameson coming up here.
I think next year I'm going to make my kids come and get some of this candy for me. That's the Jameson with an ice house by Glacier coming by here.
All right, I'm ready if you are.
Oh, let's see where you. No, I lost it. Man, you should have like neon something on.
Oh, he's over that way. Can you see him waving right behind the truck?
Right behind. Okay, we're gonna go to the roving reporter cam here.
Yeah, and the Coors truck is going right by us now.
See if I can get in on Don. Brought to you by Tanner Motors. There's Don. Don, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. We got a couple of young ladies here. Why don't you tell us your name?
Hello, my name's Ariana. I'm Katrina.
Now, how often have you come to this St. Patty's Day Parade?
I've came here about 3 times.
What's your favorite part about coming?
The food.
What food? What do you really like?
I like the hot dogs and corn dogs.
All the carnival type festivities, and what about you?
Yeah, I like just coming out and celebrating St. Patrick's Day. I really love Crosslake St. Patrick's Day Parade. And it's just super nice, and I love all the costumes and seeing everybody dress up for the parade.
All right, we're going to let you say hi to somebody on the TV screen, so go ahead.
Hi. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandma. Oh, hey, Grandma. Hey, Papa.
All right, hi, Grandma. Hi, Papa. And those are the young ladies right now we have. We'll move on down the road, so take it away, guys.
All right, thank you, Don. Roving reporter Don, brought to you by Tanner Motors here.
We've got CrosslakeBuilders.com going right by us right now, and everybody is in a little green ape suit. Those are really cute. All right, we are coming up with the Emily Outing Lions Club, 50 Lakes Lions Club right now, that are walking along with that beautiful sign. Can't quite see what their shirt says there. Something about being green is groovy. You know, 50th anniversary, we're going back to 1974 here, so.
Lions are green and groovy. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Lions a go-go. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
That's a very, very cool 70s themed.
Flower power. Oh. there's that famous flower power guy.
Yeah, Austin Powers.
There you go.
Yep.
Crosslake Heating and Air with their truck coming up through the parade.
Whoa.
Oh, wind. Stop it.
Bit of a breeze coming up here.
Oh, they're handing me something. Oh, thank you.
Bit of a breeze coming up.
I got free stuff.
Oh, that's so cool. I know. I'm waiting.
Crosslake Sheet Metal Heating and Air handed me some free stuff. They get a name mention. There you go.
Certainly, certainly. All right, we've got Minboard.com. One family, one brand, one mission. The truck says it's Minnesota Inboard, and that is a beautiful boat.
Oh, a couple boats coming up. Another one behind that one.
Yeah, my husband would want this. I'm really glad he's not here looking at this right now.
Notice they kind of went with the green theme with the boats.
Yeah,
they're kind of keeping with it.
Yeah, there's even a shamrock on the side of that one.
Nice.
I love this. This is so fun.
And we got the inflatable leprechaun hanging on tight.
Oh, look at these little bitty mariners, these little bitty boats. That's awesome.
Boat carts.
Another Shriners Club, Zura Shriners Club.
Nice.
How fun is that?
Hey, I've got somebody else.
All right, where are we at? Wait,
There,
right
I see
straight
you.
ahead.
Okay. Switching the cam. Zooming in on Don. Here we go. Don, you look good close up there.
Okay, hey, people come from all over the world to come to this parade. Did you know that?
Now I do.
We have somebody from Italy here. Tell us your name.
I'm Maddie
And what are you doing here in America?
from Italy.
And what do you think about the St. Patty's Day parade and festivities here?
That's my first parade, and it's actually really fun, and it's very festive. I really like it.
And what do you think all the folks and everybody here in America?
I like everyone. It's so fun.
You're an exchange student, and you're in high school or college?
I'm in high school. I go to Pequot, and I'm a senior.
Well, we thank you for choosing America and being here at the parade, and have a great time.
Of course. Thank you all.
All right, back to you guys.
Thank you, Don. Roving reporter brought to you by Tanner Motors.
We have the Zura Mariners Shriners coming by us right now. They came by in their little bitty car boats, and now they've got the rescue vehicle and circus vehicle. How cool is that? Oh, here comes a good one. Here comes they're all good ones, but this one is a lot of fun.
Just entering the screen now. Groovy at Moonlight Bay, I bet. Oh, yes it is.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Been to Moonlight Bay last summer, broadcasting a little remote from there. Had a first chance to see it that time, and man, that's a beautiful location there.
Look at those beautiful tie-dye shirts too. That's awesome.
Oh, fireworks! I like it. The first pyrotechnic float in the St. Patrick's Day Parade this year.
So fun.
All right, who's having fun at the 50th annual St. Patty's Day Parade?
Oh, I know I am Mr. Announcer Guy.
Oh, this is so fun.
Friends and Bank and Trust float going by.
And that is that is float number 20 going past, and the Moonlight Bay was float number 13. So they're definitely not in order here. Oh, I love surprises. It makes my life interesting.
Got to keep it spontaneous.
Yeah. That's what I'm about.
Oh, we got a fire truck. They're pausing just for a moment to keep the proper spacing between the floats. There we go. Mission Township Fire and Rescue Department. Right back at you.
That was always my favorite part of a parade when I was a kid. People would throw candy. That was the best. And then you'd make the hand signals and they'd honk right at you, and it felt like you were the main person at the parade. You were the most important because they were honking right at you.
Right to you.
Look at this big old hat on top of this truck. That's great. That's awesome. This is float number 9.
Looks like Boyd Lodge of Crosslake.
And they are celebrating 90 years, and they're celebrating 50 years of the Crosslake St. Patrick's Day Parade. So this is really fun. They've got a birthday going on too, and big old birthday cake. All right, coming up now, we've got float number 25, and it looks like it is First National Bank. They got lots of candy on that one.
First National Bank with a rotating First National Bank sign. There you go. Throwing out the candy as well. Oh, the kids bringing the candy home after this parade. That was always a treat as a kid. As Bertie was mentioning, yeah, that was the highlight. That was the motivation for us kids. Where's the candy? Can you throw it up here? Not to be greedy as.
I'm totally greedy.
Candy!
It's candy!
Candy!
And First National has another little Ranger UTV coming here, and then Parado Brothers Construction is on the way. That is float number 5. Yep, we're all over the place today.
Look at the workmanship in that,
that is so cool.
Tall leprechaun sitting on the bench there.
Very big leprechaun, and I love how people are into the whole green for St. Patty's Day, but they're also kind of doing the 70s thing for the 50th anniversary here. You know, it goes back to 1974. We were both alive in 1974, so you know.
Yes, I was much more misbehaving at that time.
You were still tiny. I was
still
old by then.
Oh, staying groovy right here, getting groovy.
Oh, how cute is this, number 28? This is the Angel team, Realty for Caldwell Banker Realty. And they've got this little tiny house on their float. I think the camera is going farther out, so by the time they get past me, you know. Number 18 is going up right behind them. It is a Pequot Tool and Manufacturing. It is Precision Machining, and they've got this whole wagon full of, trailer full of employees and friends here. This is very cool.
Dancing and staying warm.
Look at the clowns coming up here.
Got the clowns clowning around on little 3-wheel scooter thingies.
Puppies.
And a go-kart.
Here, how about this? What is this? Is this filming anything?
Yeah, this is that's the parade one that's going on right now.
Alrighty.
What you see on the screen there, Bree? Look at there. There we are, right there.
So it's this little clown car here, coming from a Shriners Club. Which one is this? Shriners Temple. I can't read it.
No, we got tinsel hiding the number, so I can't see what the reference is. 16?
So this is number 16.
Superior Mechanical? Superior Mechanical, there it is.
That's what it is.
Oh, now we're coordinating things.
Nice little rainbow there on the back of their wagon, their trailer. Guys look so happy.
I see Don. I see Don.
All right.
All right, let's see if we can get to the roving reporter cam here and get Don set up.
Oh, nice outfit he's got on there. I love that coat.
Let's see if I can zoom in on Don, get him rolling.
Oh, no, get off.
Hey, Don, you're on camera. There
All
you
right,
go.
man. We are, of course, across the street from where you guys are standing right now. And with me is Pete. And as you can tell, Pete is not your ordinary kind of guy. And Pete, why don't you tell us about your setup here, your garb, and exactly what it represents?
Well, some of it represents the Irish, obviously for the green mustache, and the jacket as a Prussian part of my heritage, and the hat being just a gentleman that we are here in America.
So exactly how much Irish are you percentage-wise?
Honestly, it's a very small. It's only about 3 to 4%.
Well, you like to celebrate.
We're still Irish. That's right. We're still Irish.
It doesn't matter if it's 1% or 100%. Everybody's having a great time. Pete, you're having a great time. Thanks for spending some time with us.
Most excellent. Thank you, sir.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Don. Whitefish Lodge and Suites doing the YMCA dance here. Roving reporter Don with our Tanner Motors sponsorship. Let's go back to the main cam. Get things rolling there. There we go. Lake Country Crafts and Cones just went by. Green and Groovies, keeping the theme.
Come on, Party Lake girls. It's time for
Handcrafted goodies.
Watch out for Lexi here. She's got
Delightful. Who we got coming up here? Float number 30, it looks like.
Looks like Advantage Home Pros. No, wait a minute. Where's the 30? They jumped. Where's the 30 go?
It's a roof.
I'm looking at my list and 30 is gone.
Yeah, we gotta wait for the sign to come past here. Minnesota Roots.
Minnesota Roots, looks like.
Minnesota Roots.
There it is.
Edibles and CBD, vapes, all the new stuff here in the area.
Throwing little green footballs at the kids there.
Oh, how fun is that? And then there's a puppy in number 22 here. Number 22 is Northland Pet Lodge. How great. Oh, it's a puppy. Hello.
Look at that cat. Somebody's carrying that cat, you can see.
And a little puppy over there. And a big golden retriever.
We might be getting warmed up for a moment or two here, Bertie.
Looks like the sun is peeking through, doesn't it?
Yes, and also a hot air balloon fire machine over here.
I love that.
Coming down the track.
I don't know about you, it's much nicer than it was last year, but my hands are a little frosty nonetheless.
I can't feel my pinky in my left hand, but I'm having a good time.
And so this is Remax with our hot air balloon team, and that is number 24.
Time to put my hands out, see if I can get that finger warm. There we go. Feel the heat. Oh, there it is.
That is so good.
There's the flame.
That is awesome. I think we need to have them park it right out in front of our booth. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, who we have?
Who is coming around the corner? Oh, no numbers to as a reference.
Okay, number 11 for Minnesota Wake. Looks
Look
like
at that boat. Look at that pontoon. Holy cow.
I'm not sure that's a pontoon.
What do you call that?
Home.
A mobile home on the water.
Yeah, that's Yeah, you could be living in that one.
Is that a pontoon hybrid or what? Or is that just a nice fancy?
It's a big fancy
spacey boat. Spacey boat.
Big fancy boat.
Yeah, it's not on a pontoon trailer, Melky. It's something else. I've never seen one like that.
That is quite the fishing excursion boat.
Waiting to get caught up with everybody and spacing out, and they're back to back now.
Minnesota Wake, that is the boat that is going past now, and they've got two floats in the parade here to show their beautiful boats. The people are still just having a ball out here, dancing and grabbing some candy.
Nice shiny blue Minnesota Wake. Again, another uniquely shaped boat. I've never seen one like that before.
Those are really cool.
It's different. Very cool.
Really cool. Ooh, and it looks like they're throwing out some trinkets and along with their candy. How fun is that? Congratulations, Judy Jenke, 25 years.
Crosslake Ace Hardware.
Crosslake Ace Hardware, yep. And we've got
What is this?
Ace coming.
More of the Ace.
Big hammering that nail in. Nailing it for 100 years.
Nailing it.
Ace in the 70s.
Back from Woodstock, it says. Rocking and rolling.
Hippies aboard, it says caution. Caution, hippies aboard. Oh my goodness, look at that puppy. Did you see that husky?
I'm an animal hater, remember? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm
No,
looking
that's
at all
a
the
beautiful
babies.
dog. That is a beautiful dog. There's a pontoon, That's a pontoon.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That's a pontoon. See, I know.
You know your boats.
I
You're
know.
from here.
Oh, goodness.
That is
66 Marine North.
Route 66, marinenorth.com, it says.
Another home on the water right there.
Yeah, they've got a couple of them.
Nice.
There's one going by and the next one coming by here. They are float number 6. And then the fire truck here, Wes Hansen. Wes Hansen Builders, Inc.
Watson Community Fire Department, it says. Nice.
Dual sponsorship there,
Absolutely.
it looks like. So, yep, Wes Hansen Builders, Inc., general contractors. Very cool. They are blowing bubbles and giving away treats. And then this beautiful Ford. Imagine it's a 78, 76 Ford pickup from Wes Hansen. And they've got that beautiful rainbow on the back.
Well, that's pretty accurate there with that year guessing with that truck.
I love me some trucks.
You are a mechanical visual genius.
Can't fix the computer, but I can fix your pickup.
You can tell what year a pickup is from 400 feet away.
Yeah, it's looking like about a 75, actually. Sweet truck. Sweet, sweet truck. And a beautiful bunch of rainbows there with their disco ball.
Very nice. Very nice.
Coming our way right now, we've got, let me see, Babinski.
A lot of rainbow themes in the next floats here.
Well, you know, good, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So it's Babinski Foundation Animal Shelter. These are my people.
More animals, more animals, and more animals.
They're not Brad's people, they're my people.
No.
Look at all the babies out there.
Oh, look at the little puppies.
The puppies.
Look at the puppies. Look at the little puppies. Oh, that gray. Look at that gray and black one there.
They're darling. They're
Pretty.
just
Pretty
precious.
dogs.
Go Rental, camper and
Another-
pontoon rentals.
Another beautiful pontoon going by.
Yep. Oh, that is a lovely pontoon. Okay, my goodness, that sun went back under the clouds and it's starting to chill down
Come
again.
on, son. Let's shine on this Crosslake Days parade here, the Crosslake Parade's 50th anniversary parade, St. Patrick's Day
I
parade.
think I'm breaking out the windbreak here.
Outlet Recreation, pulling one of their campers going by here. With the Leprechaun hanging on tight, not wanting to float away.
Sweet.
A lot of these green footballs, a lot of these little
Very
footballs.
fun.
Pequot Gully Sanitation. Oh,
It's a wind
Oh.
plate. Wind break here. Yeah. It's a great sanitation truck there. Oh, and he's dressed like a bear. That is somewhat helpful.
Central Minnesota roll off.
And this beautiful fire truck coming at us right now. Where's that coming from? Emily. That is the Emily Fire Department. And little one riding in the back.
Also want to make sure and thank Crosslake Builders, Garage Guys Minnesota as part of the sponsorship for us being here with YLE broadcasting from the St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Crosslake. Waste Partners Incorporated coming with their garbage truck. With the party balloon in front.
There. Float number 15. These trucks are so great. Those look like fun.
And another unique mini vehicle driving by.
Another bunch of Shriners. How awesome.
Transition where we go to movies.
That's very cute. Very
Son,
cute.
you're not going to know him, but by the time you leave here, you're going to know him. Rock and roll train.
We've got another one coming our way here. Big float, big trailer there. Who are we looking at? It's like the happy
The
Saint-
doctors, it says.
Ah, doc people.
The doctors.
Yep. So they are giving out some good stuff today too, and
Koozies being thrown on.
woo, woo. Such good music going by too. I love the 70s.
Oh, it looks like a media company is going by.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is. I can't see.
Not sure what that
I
one
have no
might be.
idea who that is. Yeah. I'm sure they're nice people.
I'm
though.
sure they're nice. Yeah, good people.
Oh, it's all in good fun. We like the competition. It's all fun.
It's all good and fun.
Yeah.
Window
All right.
Galaxy.
Here comes number 127, the Window Galaxy. Here comes a big one, a big crane truck, right? A lift truck for the wells. So, Lambert Water Wells, says in Emily. definitely. Quality you can drink to, it says.
There you go. The horn works, I can tell you. Works good.
So does the balloon or the bubble machine.
Bubbles and beads and
bubbles and beads. Got some cool stuff coming up here. That is the. Can you see it?
It's number 90. Does that say 98?
98 ATV, UTV. This machine and repair NAK, N-A-K. Veteran owned and operated. Very nice. It's machining and repair for all your small land units, the ATVs, the UTVs, the snowmobiles, nice stuff.
Bubbles are taking over the parade here.
They are.
Lakes Jam. Coming up in June.
Where's everybody
from? We're going to be there, right?
Yes, we are.
I don't know if they'll let me come this year, though. I'll have a little bit too much fun.
If you ask nicely, they probably will.
Oh, they're throwing good stuff.
Got the cups and everything.
Bush Light Lakes Jam.
Hey guys, I'm ready.
There, I see it, Don. All right. Get ourselves to the roving reporter cam.
There we go.
He's got a fire truck. As soon as that fire truck goes by, we'll get to our roving reporter, Don. Don, you ready to go?
All right, thank you guys. We are here with a number of ladies who are here for a ladies' night out or a ladies' weekend out. Why don't you tell us your name, where you're from?
Hi, I'm Karen. I'm from Minneapolis.
I'm Mindy Carlson. I live in 50 Lakes.
Hi, I'm Linda. I'm from Plymouth.
And I'm Cindy from Long Lake.
Now, is this something that you do every St. Patrick's Day celebration? Come up here and do this?
Yeah, it's been a fun time. Yep.
I think this is about our 10th one, at least, yes.
It's our first time to the parade, though. This is our first year coming to the parade, even though we've been here.
So, what's the best one so far?
Ooh, well, I have to say this one. This one's amazing. We're having a great time, and my friends are here, and we're just living it up.
Well, glad you guys can live it up, have a great time here at the parade. No, thank you for your time, and we'll send it back to the guys on the booth and continue with the parade.
Thank you, Don.
All right.
Tandem Motors bringing us Don, roving reporter there. There we go.
Doing a great job.
Got some more green-themed vehicles coming our way.
I'm standing right in your way, Bertie. Back up a little bit here. There we go.
Oh, they're throwing out the T-shirts here, too, the T-shirt cannon. That's very fun. Much as I'd love one of those T-shirts, I'm kind of hoping they don't throw it up this way. That could be bad.
Get all the equipment that we have. So.
Yep, that is from this one, roll-off service.
He's good. Here goes. Woo!
Good wind. I like the
straight up in the air.
That was pretty great. No, it looks like a little one is driving this one for the Green Day roll-off service. Well, he might not be driving, but he's pulling that horn. Happy 40th birthday. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Outing somebody on her birthday, it looks like. It's my 40th birthday, it says.
It's the birthday float. Okay.
Very, very fun.
Birthday float going by.
GTX floor coatings. Who's this by? Yep, GTX floor coatings. Garage Tech Extreme, it says. Float number 69.
GTX, yes.
Looks like they do residential and commercial. That's pretty cool. And somebody else coming our way right now.
This looks like a van that, no, what year's this van coming here,
Crucial
Bernie?
Instincts. Oh, I'm saying 78.
Think so? Okay, okay.
Maybe 80.
80. Pretty close. Crucial Instincts, it says.
Come on, Crosslake, fire it up! Sun's out, buns are out. Here we go!
Very fun.
Ah, a necessity in life at events like today.
Who's gotta go to the bathroom?
Guy says, she's got to go to the bathroom.
Johnson Septic Service. Look, feel, and live groovy. That is from Key Wellness. Yep, Key Wellness and Esthetician. We are looking at overhaul mobile sandblasting.
Oh, and another puppy.
It's
German
a
Shepherd.
beautiful puppy.
Sit in the back.
No, there's a couple of them. There's a German Shepherd and looks like a golden retriever in the back seat.
I didn't even see the other one there. Yeah, look at there.
Looking out the other window. Gotta have one on each side, yeah.
Oh, that rainbow.
It's dancing along with everybody else.
Dancing with the wind. $50 Lakes Fire and Rescue here.
Corned beef and cabbage. I may have to head on over there. I don't know.
It says all you can eat after the parade, Birdie.
No.
All you can eat.
Oh boy, where do I have to go to get that? Bear. That bear is great. Aging magnificently at Whitefish at the lakes. This is what is coming up now. Whitefish at the Lakes, a life park community. Oh, and look at all the 70s daisies all over the front of that bus.
Yes.
I remember one time a friend of mine and I went on vacation and said it was a hippie car, so we put little bath decals all over the outside with those little flowers.
Yeah. Another pontoon filled with
happy people.
Happy and warm people.
Crosslake Vacations and Rentals. That's part of Crosslake Town Square.
Structural buildings. The Bobcat on the trailer. Another rainbow with a pot of gold at the end of it. And a leprechaun.
Cute little house for that leprechaun. We got more vehicles from structural buildings right there. Shop 218.
Look at that.
And I've got their cornhole boards on the back. That looks like so much fun.
The very artistic cornhole boards. Very nice. Nelson Sanitation and Rental.
Yeah, Shop 218. It is 15 plus local merchants and artisans. And Nelson Rental and Sanitation and Rental. That is float number 100. Oh, after this fire truck, there is a pretty little car coming. And I can't tell you the year on that one.
I was going to ask you.
Yeah, that one I don't know. I don't even know what kind of car it is. It's got to get a little closer.
Looks like it's got Ronald McDonald's head driving into it. He's riding atop.
50 Lakes Fire and Rescue just went past us in this beautiful, beautiful car. I'm going to say 60, maybe 61. That is...
It says, just for fun, Lee Miller.
Wow, how nice. Number 91.
Lee's having fun with the vehicle.
Yeah, I have no idea what kind of car that is, but it's gorgeous.
That's very nice. Very appropriate color.
Yeah. I think that's part of it for me. That's such a pretty color green.
That's pretty.
Let's see, does it say on the back?
Coming up next, Family Youth Sportsman Club of Minnesota, it looks like, with this one.
Number 61. Holy goodness here. Oh, I love those little ribbons. Who we got coming here? That is number 36. Looks like
Advantage Home? No, I'm sorry. Aurora Automotive LLC, maybe? Yeah, you see the little things he's driving, that little portable electric briefcase he's riding?
Aurora?
Yeah. Just went by us.
And here come the political ones. You know, it is an election year, so got all the candidates and their representatives out here. And that one's for Ben Davis, the Minnesota House. Yeah, and Ben Davis has got quite a few signs coming our way, so.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and look at the pretty puppy.
And the dog is going to increase a voting potential here.
Well, I don't know. I'm voting for the dog, that's for sure. Look how pretty she is.
Beautiful husky. There, you can see it on the screen go by. All right.
Yep, politicians like to be in the parades, right? It's a way to get the word out for them.
It's right over there, and those two people are standing there. Hey guys, I'm ready.
Yeah.
To your right.
Show us where we're at.
To your right.
Okay.
There he is. He's behind the boat right now.
Behind the boat.
Behind the boat over there. Okay.
I love this Loon Center. Oh, the National Loon Center.
Okay, so what's your official title?
Usually the Grand Marshal.
And there he is.
I think I got the bar of our scaffolding in the way here.
Oh yeah,
probably. I'm going to shift this over just a little bit, Don, so we can see you guys. There
Oh,
you are. No,
right, there we go. Talk about uniqueness at the St. Paddy's Day Parade. We talked to this young man last year. Happened to find him again this year.
Is he going to give us a blessing?
Well, yeah, he's going to bless you and the crew to make sure the rest of the parade is good. So tell us who you are, how long you've been coming to the St. Paddy's Day Parade, and tell us about your gear.
My name is St. Patrick. This is my 50th year here, actually. I started with it at the beginning, and I come here because I see a lot of people that need my help, things like that.
All right, there it is. He's got the blessing and everything.
Pans out. I hope it pans out. Good luck.
You have a good celebration. We thank you. We'll send it back to you guys.
Don, roving reporter Don with Tandem Motors here in Brainerd, bringing this to us. Let's see if we get back to our main programming here. There we go.
Oh, these little Shiners cars are. One guy's on his two
Holy
wheels
cow, he's
there.
doing on his side tricks there.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I wonder if we can get it on camera here. Oh, no.
How fun is that, though?
They're coming by. There they go.
I have to admit, sitting in the shade here like this, it's a little brisk. All right, we got a good one coming our way here. Mankato. That's for the Mankato T-Birds.
Doing the tricks.
That's super close to my hometown right there. Mankato's down southern Minnesota, down by where I am from.
Nice.
So.
Doing the tricks.
The Osman Trainers there. Mankato. From my junior year in high school, this song. Wow, that is a really cool Jeep there.
Cool Jeep going by.
Just a happy St. Patrick's Day. Very nice. Just happy people out here celebrating.
Keeping the theme.
Offering some candy to all the good people out here lining the streets. There are so many folks just having a ball today, it looks like. Thousands and thousands. I understand that Crosslake does not have this many people normally. It's heard something like it's only about 2,500 people that live here. And you couldn't tell.
Yeah, you would know that as you see the population of the parade going on here. Wow.
Like tenfold. Arctic. This is for.
That's definitely the biggest float display float thing.
Crosslake Racing.
Snowmobile on top.
I apologize if I mispronounce that because I'm terrible with names, but it looks like a ball. Looks like
Fun.
so much fun.
Fun. Crooked Lake Township Fire Department.
Oh no. It looks like there's a food truck coming. I'm gonna have to go chase them down in just a little bit.
Can you hop down and come back up quick enough?
Skullfood.com.
Bring me something toasty.
Gotta admit, I do love me some food.
I think I might have patronized that food truck.
It looks delicious. I'm sure that it was, because Skullfood.com. Gonna have to look that up.
There's a Vikings theme there.
Oh my goodness. Keep dancing, keep the blood moving here. Advantage Home Pros. That is what is coming by us right now.
Looks like they're restocking their candy.
It used to be Advantage Seamless Gutters. Now it is Advantage Home Pros.
Oh,
gutters and roofing, and so much good candy.
Candy.
Why is no one showing us any love?
Just have to throw a little bit harder up to here.
Just kidding.
Up to here.
Just joshing. You know, Don's down there on the street roving around. Maybe he could.
I saw him walk like to the front of us and down that way towards the flag.
Maybe he could be collecting some of these chocolate bars for us.
That'll be our bonus for being here.
Right? Vidillium renovations.
Look at the balloons.
What's going by in this adorable trailer here? The leprechaun in the back.
Oh man, look at the people.
Oh, this is cool. B&B Farm Co. Goat milk soap. It's coming right after this truck here. This truck is. It's about Pickle Fest. That always looks like so much fun.
Whifflemeyer Pickle Fest.
Yep.
Pine River, yeah.
Yep. August 17th, it says. Deal with it. Pine River. August 17th. That is going to be a ball. Oh, my sister will be here too, so I know where I'm taking her.
We're going to Pickle Fest, everybody.
B&B Farm Co. Body care products. Yep. That's my thing right there. I love that kind of stuff.
Goat milk soap?
Anything a little good smelling and homemade.
I've used some goat milk soap, Bertie. Don't think that I'm not one that uses goat milk soap.
Yeah, it's nifty. I love stuff like that.
Good stuff. And bubbles. Oh! Thought I was gonna get one.
Beautiful balloons.
A lot of animals in this parade. More will be coming up here shortly.
Just because they love me. They're bringing animals to me to see. We've been talking about getting some goats on our property to nibble down some of the weeds on our hill.
Live lawnmowers.
Yep, exactly, and they're adorable too. So follow your wonder. 5 and Under Play Lab, Wonder Trek, Children's Museum.
Talk about them sometime in the morning show we do. Promoting some of their events.
How fun. Free trail rides at the community center Wednesday mornings. And that is the PAL Foundation. PAL Foundation. Okay, what kind of trail rides? Is it a vehicle or is it a horse or?
I would guess.
Vehicles?
Animal related, I'm assuming.
Oh, I would love that.
I would think.
More puppies. Oh, there's so many puppies. I love the puppies. And there is from Edward Jones, coming right by us now. And then another beautiful boat, Captain Dan's Boat Rental.
Yeah. Another wonderful pontoon there to check out.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous pontoon.
Captain Dan's. Look at some choreography coming up behind this truck.
Oh, how fun.
Revolution Dance Team,
Well,
Peapod Lakes, Pine River, and Bacchus, it says.
That's why it's all coordinated. Oh, we got some little leprechauns coming our way too. Look at that little fella.
your country duck just went by. I didn't notice that till now.
Oh, well, there you go.
Dr. Chris Cunningham just walked by.
He did.
Pulling a wagon, giving out the candy. Missed him.
Well, how nifty is that? Full tank dockside fuel delivery. Let's put our boats right there. Sound connection coming right now. Vehicle enhancement services. Specialist. Vehicle enhancement specialist.
High-tech stuff I will never understand, but it looks so cool.
You know, we're seeing all these dogs around here. And I was pulling out my driveway today, and my dog was chasing me. I had to take her back to the house.
Wanted to come to Crosslake.
I know. I should have brought her. She'd have had a ball.
Yep.
All right, where's this beautiful fire? Ideal. They are ideal fire and rescue. More sirens. Oh my goodness.
Looks like Deerwood Fire. Deerwood Fire Department. There it is, right there. And more fun little vehicles. Going on by there.
Mini tanker.
Sound connection pontoon. Love with its own music. Nice.
We got Camp Foley coming this way now.
Power Lodge, Birdie. Power Lodge.
Yep, with a beautiful truck and a beautiful boat.
Oh, look at that boat.
Who we got coming by here now? Power Lodge still on. Another beautiful pontoon.
Bennington pontoon.
Got this beautiful speedboat here. Northland Sotheby's. It is real estate. International real estate.
stocking candy. Taking a little break, filling the buckets. Looks like the Ice Guys coming up next. Ice Guys Rental. IceGuysRentals.com.
Fish house and a snowplow and beautiful pieces of machinery there.
All night long. So I took her out, introduced her to my home. Tell us about it. Well, and now the song I can think of.
Crosslake Log Village. I gotta get myself over there because it looks like it's gonna be really cool.
Doing the antique photography there.
That's adorable. CrossLakeVillage.com.
The political season continues.
Yeah, well, we only have another, 6 months of it?
There you go.
And then we can get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Oh, gotta mention Josh Heinzman, who likes to visit on the radio program.
Yep, that he does.
There's Josh coming by. Handing out the candy. Getting some exercise today.
Try staying warm down there like that. Cross Lake Community Schools right behind Representative Heinzman.
Keeping with the theme, green and groovy.
Who's next here? Keep out pest control. Keep out pest control.
There it is.
It's kind of a combination Halloween St. Patrick's Day float right
It's
there.
got a little orange and green there.
Got some spider stuff and yeah. Oh, that's some pretty fabric they've got the 70s theme there on the Jag Interior Solutions. Drapery and window treatments. Hunter Douglas Intelligent Window Shades is one of their sponsors, it looks like. Fenster Maker Trucking and Towing.
Well, they're zipping by quickly here.
They are out of Pequot Lakes. GDS Garage Door Store. Snow Pros, that's from Ideal Snow Pros right there.
Little trail groomer behind there. Very nice. Didn't have much use on that this year, but.
Throwing power right there. And the political season continues.
They can celebrate too, Bertie. Come on.
Absolutely.
They can celebrate.
We got Jen Schultz coming. Schultz for Congress, it says.
Yeah, I wanna scream and shout.
Then we got Shamrock and Snacks and Holiday.
Larry's Lake Rentals.
Big, beautiful pontoon right there.
Another one of those pontoons you'll find, I'm sure, somewhere in the Braden Lakes area. We'll get a little space between floats here coming up. See, I get a little time to kind of pan around the crowd here, and you can kind of see the amount of people here at Cross Lake as we show way down the road where the parade is rounding the corner and going down way down there, you can see. And then panning down this way, all the crowd way down the street there. That's a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen, enjoying the 50th St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Cross Lake.
So it is Optimal Yardscapes right now, float number 105, and they've got their, what is that, a caterpillar or a
some kind
bobcat?
of a Kubota Bobcat thingamajiggy.
And speaking of caterpillar,
there it is.
Nice older Caterpillar, beautiful one. Since 1938, it says moving forward together. And Central Lakes College Raiders.
Does this look like the...
I don't know.
Is that a big space, or is that the end of the parade?
That is a big space.
I'm not sure.
That is a big space, but we've got Midwest Machinery going by us right now.
Oh, lawn tractors. Nice.
Beautiful John Deeres. Beautiful John Deeres.
John Deere. Nice green color for St. Patrick's. Midwest Machinery in Baxter.
There's a little bit of space.
Little space. Like. He's got some more coming here. Are you staying warm, Bertie? Are you staying warm?
Yeah, it's a little brisk.
You look like you're a little chilled.
It's a little chilly. You know, my blood has not thinned enough yet, or thickened up, whatever it's supposed to do. Kept telling my husband we needed to move back to Minnesota from Arizona because I missed the cold, but what I really meant was I missed sitting in my warm house looking at the cold.
Looking at the cold. Another float coming up here.
That's a really nifty looking one. Oh, and these girls out here in their 70s jackets, it looks so cute. But this is Buffalo and Company.
Buffalo Media Group, it says.
Okay, well, I don't know who that is, so.
They probably do like marketing and advertising and periodicals like their
tourism.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, then I do know who they are. They're great people. Right?
Yep.
There's kind of a big gap here.
Another big gap. Again, thanks to Crosslake Builders and Garage Guys Minnesota, part of our sponsorship here. And of course, Tanner Motors in Brainerd doing the roving reporter with Don. Don's taking a little break, it looks like, for the time being. Probably trying to get warm like the rest of us here.
I want to thank the Crosslake Chamber of Commerce being here, letting us park out in front of them today. They've got all their official apparel for the 50th annual St. Patrick's Day Parade, so if you want to pop by there.
Man, I can't believe I thought that was the end of the parade. I feel so bad. I was so wrong.
We've got some great folks coming our way still. You know, Crosslake is just such a neat little town.
Oh, it's a beautiful town. Beautiful town. Town square is very beautiful. All activities were going on there and probably still are.
Yep.
Bernie, if you look, like I had the camera on before where they're going around the corner, going down the street here.
Sure.
There's, of course, all the lakes there. You cross over the lakes, and there's like some water there, and then more. It's just a very, very pretty town, to say the least.
Very picturesque.
Very pretty.
Up North Social is passing us right now. There's a tasting and grazing room. Build your own charcuterie bar.
Is that how you say it? Charcuterie?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Whole bunch of little stuff.
Is that like appetizer, hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Yep.
Kind of like what the float is showing
Oh
there.
my goodness.
Oh man, I want to be at that table.
Them. Yep. I need to go find them. Up North Social.
Man.
We'll remember that one.
All right.
Up North Social. Okay. You know, not to pick one business over another. I'm just super hungry
We're
right
just
now.
been observing. You know, we're observational.
Lakes area right now. Lakes area brew bus. Oh, looks like one of those keep you safe vehicles.
Yep.
Hop on. Lakes area brew bus. Very, very cool. Goodness. Oh, somebody's dancing. Somebody's doing a jig here.
I think he wants to go faster than the vehicle. It's like, come on, I want to run. Oh, he's taking a water break. He'll be coming into view here shortly. We can see him, but the people watching can't quite yet. There he is. Oh. Look at that. Working the crowd.
He's come up and visit with us, maybe. Comfort Keepers, coordinated in-home care.
Oh, could this be another one of those media companies, Bertie?
Yeah, maybe.
I think it is. those media companies taking up the airwaves.
It's all right. There's a place for all of us. There's enough room for all of us on the dial.
Can I legally? I don't think I can legally say that. I don't think I can.
Not going to go there, but they seem like nice people
They're
as
nice
well.
people. Nice people. Nice people. Oh, this is fun. Let's see, what else? Oh, what does that say? Princess, Miss Pequot Princess.
Aww.
Princesses.
Scan me to win, it says.
Scan it. I don't think I can feel my fingers to do that.
I don't even know where my phone is at this point. It is Mixture Web.
The best mix of well-development, promotion, hosting, and design, it says. Look at there.
There you go.
Look at there.
Web Design Company it is.
Oh, look at all of the blankets and leprechauns and candy and balloons and
Yep.
Golden Horizons.
Yep, good stuff there. Is there more than one of those? Because I know there's Golden Horizons in Aiken. It's very exciting.
Okay.
And Riverwood Healthcare, they're definitely on Aiken too.
Oh, cool truck. What is that thing? What is that? Just a, what do you call that?
One.
A mini truck.
I just want one.
Mini truck.
And it's a little dump truck too.
Little.
So,
Oh, I could haul leaves in that thing.
yeah, it's for yard work. They're very cool.
Another beautiful boat decorated up.
Crosslake Marine Max. Very cool.
Lake Country Seamless Gutters are on the corner here coming up.
Lots of folks coming our way. I think you were talking earlier about it being the end of the parade, and actually, seems like there's a whole slug of people coming our way still. Look at that.
Look at that. Yep. Still coming down the road.
Lots and lots of people out here celebrating. This is so fun. What a neat day. So North Country Plumbing and Heating is coming up next. Joe's Heating and Air.
Tremolo Communications with a nice loon on top of the vehicle there.
These guys are giving out that good candy this year. Phil's Heating. Phil's Heating and Air Conditioning is coming up next. Maybe we can get him to sneak over here with some of that heating.
Oh, oh yes.
And Schroeder Appliance Center. That is part of Phil's Heating and Air Conditioning. Looks like.
Nice, nice team working together, looks like.
Yep.
A dog with a little shirt on to stay warm.
Those puppy. All the puppies and babies out today. It's so cool to see. Two of my favorite things.
Would you rather for a dog or a cat?
Well, we have 4 cats and a dog, so.
So your tendency would be to cat, more cats.
I don't actually know. I don't actually know.
Haven't decided yet.
No, I love them all.
U.S. Air Force going by.
My daughter had the opportunity to pet a cow at school the other day, and she chose to play video games, and I was so mad at her.
Oh, no cows in the birdie household.
I love cows. I love them so much. But we've got shoreline restoration, boulder retaining walls, and erosion control coming up. It is Ryan Tree and Landscape. We've got your boat club coming up. Yourboatclub.com. And they're coming up with a beautiful pontoon too.
Giving out the beach balls.
Oh, fun. See, why doesn't anybody love us?
You just want free stuff.
I just want free stuff.
You just want the free
That
stuff.
is it. That's all I'm about. Free stuff and food.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. It's just as much fun watching all these great floats come by. This one's really cool too.
Oh, this a little creativity in this one coming up.
It is tree removal and tree trimming.
Okay,
Lot clearing and firewood.
guy ready to trim this this log here.
Big timber tree service.
Hanging on the whole parade right off the tree there. Wayne's Auto Repair and Tires coming up.
This adorable St. Patrick's Day hat being driven by a beagle.
Beagle's driving the vehicle, doing a fine job. Fine job.
Good beagle.
Good, well-trained beagle.
Oh, and being followed by a couple of golden retrievers. Yeah, I'm all about it today.
And a couple of random cars. Just in between. Some random vehicles. Everybody enjoy.
They got stuck apparently.
They just, we're getting out of town some way. Well, let's hop in the parade and we'll get out of town.
Oops. Oh, no.
Oh, wait, they got candy.
They're throwing candy.
They can ride in the parade as long as they got candy.
Maybe they're parade crashers. I'm going to be a part of it.
We're going to be in the parade as long as we have candy. No one will be.
What are y'all doing, people?
I'm not sure. There's some traffic entering the parade route here.
Well, yeah, this is a little random, don't you think?
And then I think there's look like there's more people, more of the parade coming.
It's definitely more of the parade coming.
Unless it's the parade that was already by and trying to get by. No, I don't think so. I think it's part of the parade.
Do they do that? Can they go in a circle?
I don't know. No.
Well, it's a pretty nifty deal, whatever it is.
Pretty nifty deal.
Rolling up on us now is a beautiful, beautiful truck being pulled by a beautiful, beautiful truck.
Look at that. This is.
Give them some space to get through, please.
Mission Tavern, it says.
For those of you that don't have to work tomorrow.
May Siri be able to decipher your slurred requests for bar locations.
Cute.
I don't know if you're slurring your words while you're still looking for locations. Hopefully you have a ride.
Right. I don't care. That's a pretty blue on that Honda coming up. That says Lakeland PBS.
Very, very cool. Yeah, I see Daniel Tiger right there.
There he is. See, I don't even know that reference there, Bertie.
Well, I have little kids.
Little kids.
You have a kid same age.
I don't remember that character. I don't remember. Love PBS though.
Yeah.
Learned my ABCs on Sesame Street.
I was more partial to Electric Company.
Oh, Spider-Man Electric Company. Remember that?
Yeah.
Wow. Now I feel old. Thanks, Bertie.
Yep, but remember, I will always be older.
Don't forget that, Brad.
My husband reminds me of that every birthday.
Oh, man. A few more vehicles squeezing in here.
It's so funny to see the floats going by, and then these, random cars and trucks.
Now, these three don't have candy, so I think they shouldn't be in the parade.
No, but they're dressed in green.
They're dressed in green. They're fine.
They're part of the celebration either way.
We got people controlling the crowd, so they're safe here going by.
Kenny and Son are coming our way. What is Kenny and Son? Is that storage?
I see either it could be garage or it could be storage, and I can't see the rest of the word. Got more of the parade coming, as you can see there. And a bunch of people on the streets, and then we got security on the side, and trying to keep things moving along here.
That would be great.
There we go. More of the parade, as you can see, coming this way. Not sure why there's a standstill, but there must be a reason. We got kids in front of our little setup here, impatient. They want more candy. And here they come.
Yeah, Kenny and Son moving and storage. And it looks like Don is across the street.
Oh, Don's getting ready. We got to go to Don Roving Report.
Should be ready to go, guys.
All right, let's get you around the corner here and get Don all situated. All right, Don, go ahead. You're there.
Hey, we are toward the end of the parade here, and we started the parade with these guys, and they're having such a good time. We had to come back and get more. So everybody, once again, tell us your name.
My name is Cindy. My name is Cindy. And my name is Michelle.
And they're all related in some way or another, right? All right, so ladies, wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
All right, we're having a good time here. You got to come over. It's better than candy. All right, we'll take it back to you guys.
Thank you, Don. All right, roving recorder Don here on the scene with Tanner Motors. Lakes Area Rescue's coming by.
Yeah, and we got a band headed our way right now. FixCon Roofing.
Another live drummer on the trailer there, on the float.
Yeah, looks like we're coming toward the end here.
turn that down. There we go.
Yep, there's Hills Detailing Center coming by us, and
Little thank you banner on the way here.
yeah, looks like our final float of the day is coming right up here.
Thanks, of course, to all of our sponsors. Crosslake Builders, Garage Guys Minnesota is part of the sponsorship. Tanner Motors, the Roving Reporter sponsorship, as the final float, thanking everybody, volunteers and people to come out to the 50th annual St. Patrick's Day Parade and celebration here in Crosslake. Let's get green and groovy, it says, and we sure have during this whole time. So thanks to all people, all the viewers out there watching us on YLE, and we appreciate you tuning in. YLE. Any final words, Bertie, other than we're going to warm up probably after this little broadcast?
Well, I just have to say this was the best experience, and I can't wait for next year at Crosslake to see the St. Patty's Day Parade, and thanks for hanging out with me today, Brad.
All right, thank you, Bertie, and there we go.